Alright, good to see you locked on, Becky. And Joker, good to see you as well. And lurk while I have a playtesting game called Project ST Alpha at the moment. No NDAs soon enough my community. Good on you. Hope you enjoy that, sir. It's always fun to check out new games like that. Casino and his friends were talking about some game one of them was monkeying around with that way too, so always cool when you're able to share work on the project. I do know that a lot of developers don't like getting that sort of free stuff shared. Some do, just kind of depends on your marketing niche and whatnot. But yeah, glad to have you both here right from the beginning. Get to join us at the start of our journey here. Dive into a little bit of Pikmin 4. There you go. The people could be right. That's the critical element, especially for alpha build games. Right, absolutely it does. It's although hype for a game can be very much a double-edged sword depending on the quality of the content that people see. Like, hey, cool, new game, and then suddenly all the excitement drips away. And it's like, no, that's just early alpha build. It's okay. Yeah, good morning there, Spencer. Good to see you as well. Welcome. Happy Friday. 5v5 shooter. There you go. I knew there was some like developers from Overwatch and Destiny, I think, were working on a new hero shooter of some kind in that vein. You hear about those every now and then. But cool. Game sucks. It's no good to show it early, right? I'm saying is you want to get your best foot forward. Only get one chance to make a good first impression, as they say. No Dauntless? Nope. At launch day here for Pikmin 4, so streaming that here this morning. 5 players to kill the robot. There you go. Made one not that long ago for the Gundam series that actually got its own hero shooter. So Race played a little bit of that when it first came out. Seemed kind of neat games they try for every now and then when they do their different content updates. Not a huge Gundam fan, so a lot of it goes over my head, but it's still cool to look at anyway. Pikmin! That's good. It's always nice to be excited about new games. I'm excited to check out Pikmin 4. Without further ado. Alright, time to rescue our shipwrecked castaways on an uncharted planet. Help with Pikmin, this epic adventure. Saved automatically, good to know. How many players are there? There's 2 of us. Player 2 supports Player 1 by using the Pebble Pictures simple targeting controls. I guess I need to try to remember how to play. It explains it as I go along, so I'm not too overly worried about it. That's why I decided to give you the right-handed one. I ended up having to play the left-handed one when we did the demo. It's like, this is awkward. Yeah, player 2 can support player 1. Press A to throw pebbles at a variety of targets. Creatures help defeat them. Increase transport speed by hitting objects being transported. Get a little kick in the pants. Spinach download. There you go. Appreciate the lurk, sir. Have fun this morning. Just doesn't even have a game category. Yeah, that makes sense. Co-op points by working together. Player 2 can help player 1 defeat creatures, break walls, transport things, etc. Co-op gauge by the pebble picture is full. Player 2 receives an item they can use. There's the alert. Hey, good to see you as well as doing the work thing at the moment. There you go. Know you were streaming some Icarus there, so much appreciated as well. Did join us as we start our Pikmin adventure. Items acquired by collecting co-op points with this pure and co-op mode ends and be carried over the next time you play. They're usually pretty innocuous items, so it's fine you don't get to keep them. It's VIP morning.
네, 홈스와 캡틴 오리마. 윈드, 게로.
Technically he talks, albeit not in a clear English voice or anything, but
네, 네블리. 이마라소 노르마소손 로스데리 Buenas maquero Spariposur La pa Tugunur para Dimara moru Brookban
Abandoned.
Bueno
With no way home. At least the third time, yeah.
Pukna to
No, if it's just a bad pilot or if they just have very bad ships.
Ni lama to Pikmin So luolinima Topor Lavarasaro to pa Weba Belaba Pukna to Lokuru Nurunto
They are. The earlier ones in the series from the get-go are pretty challenging from a strategic standpoint, but they get kind of progressive quality of life improvements as they go along. I think this one, of any of them that I've played, just for the demo, is one of the more accessible. Yeah, it's like a news blurb I said is the low-key horror roots of the series. You had a certain limited timetable on when you had to escape the planet, which meant that you had to be very considerate of how much time you spent during the day collecting objects to repair your ship, or you wouldn't have enough time by the time you got to the end of the 30-day period. Plus the impending nighttime where you would get taken out if you weren't back to your ship by then, and constantly perma-losing Pikmin as you go along. Alright, something about this area is different from the others we've explored so far. Fire! Wait, where are you running off to? Playing games with us. You watch your entire platoon die under your command yet. Especially fighting some of the heavier bosses in the game. It's like, and stomp. Well, there goes 20. That can't be a good sign. Pikmin don't usually scurry off like that. I suppose I'll have to call them back while I search for the mission ship parts. Alright, but two can press this little button to pill picture. Look, it's there. Move around, look around, look ahead. I saw some of the Pikmin head this way. They could be hiding behind those things. Let's break them and see. When we jump, I'll start charging up my pup's strength. I just need to press X and hold down to take aim. Do that. Full strength, let go and let her rush. Silly little Pikmin. Aha! I knew it. Now I'll use B to call them back to me with my whistle. The dog is a nice addition, helps keep everything corralled while I'm traveling. I wish I knew why the Pikmin ran away and hid in the first place. Better make a note of this in my voyage log. You never know when this kind of information will prove useful. Now, how to phrase it? Game has a nice log system, so that on top, just like little notes like this, you get a lot of the side quests and other stuff that it keeps track of for you. Beats the old days of having to write it down yourself. Alright, when I arrived in this area, the Pikmin started acting quite strange. They flew out of the onion and immediately hid. Can't find my spaceship parts without them. I suppose I'll just keep looking for them and can call them back using my whistle. I need to find my mission ship parts, but it will be much easier if I have more Pikmin to help me. Need to have a few more Pikmin now. Anyway, I find you here. Don't look. I think that just sets us back where it came from. Dirt. Oh, it's hiding. Too tall for me to jump up to, but can at least go call them down. Do. There is an alpha line that I can do in the 2-player, especially at the early stage here. Okay, and that also applies the brake while I'm running. Good to know. Okay, that was right. Okay, there has to be a ship part around here somewhere. This is a perfect situation to rely upon my powerful nose. Track down one of those ship parts, girl. You need to stay on that set. A creature? I don't see any ship parts. Could that thing have swallowed one whole? Those spiky things are going to make this tough. Maybe I should use X to build up energy so I can rush the creature when the time is right. In the meantime, let's circle in and wait for a chance to strike. It's the interstellar radio. We located it at last. Let's back my possession and finally call for help. How did that come out of that? Yeah. Apparently he ate it. Although how that creature managed to eat all that. Like an anaconda. Yeah, that would be good. Days and weeks pass. Month later. Takes a while for interstellar radio signals to travel. Now our adventure begins in earnest. and head off to rescue Olimar. But then we crash. Bad luck is a kind of luck. May. Urgent emergency! Send out the rescue call. Following emergency protocol, officers were directed to evacuate the spaceship immediately. Finding the dispersed rescue corps is now your top priority. Alright, time to give myself a face. It's probably fine, I'm pretty pale. Oops, sorry. I went by a lot. Sorry, there. It's actually trying to cycle it amongst them. That's not how that works. Yeah, they kind of sort of have a preference. We did that one with the... this one. Oh! Of course, if you wanted to start over, there's a bunch of other different options that you can go with as far as character builds and all their different weird faces and so on, depending on your preference. There's no wrong answer. They all have slightly different hairstyles and everything too. Angry Dad, huh? On the planet Carrot. Rescue Corps' newest officer. Recently accepted dangerous mission, rescue the missing colleagues. Babyface.